welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow palette collection video. I like watching videos on YouTube of people's makeup collections, specifically their eyeshadow collections, and I love eyeshadow, even though I'm not wearing any right now, which is very like not me. I usually always wear eyeshadow, but you know, felt like doing something different today. Regardless, I usually always wear eyeshadow and I'm obsessed with it, and because of my obsession with eyeshadow, I have like 1,000,001 eyeshadow palettes. So I thought that it would be really cool to show my collection of eyeshadow palettes. So I've seen a lot of like makeup collection / storage videos. Now I don't have a huge makeup collection because I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, but when it comes to like highlighters, blushes, mascaras, I really have like my one specific product that I use like all the time. I don't have like multiple concealers, multiple foundations. I usually just stick to one and will just like stick with that until I run out, and I'll just either buy a new foundation or I will try a new one. I don't have like a lot in my collection. Like the only thing I have a lot of is eyeshadow palettes because I'm obsessed with eyeshadow and obsessed with doing eyeshadow looks. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Here I have my giant collection of palettes. You can't really see, but they're all in this box, and there is a lot of them because yeah, I'm literally obsessed with wearing eyeshadows and doing my eyeshadows. So I'm gonna start off by showing you my favorite ones. These are the two ones that I use the most. A, because they're like the biggest palettes I have in my collection, and B, because they have like the most usable colors. So I'm gonna show you. This is probably my favorite one in my collection, and that is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. You might have seen in my last video I used this to create a look. This palette is absolutely gorgeous. It's got like a huge amount of eyeshadows, and I think it's a bit weird, like this section of the palette, like just some random like blues and purples. The rest is pretty much the colors that I like to stick to, like golds and reds and browns and like nudie colors. They're kind of like my favorite colors, my favorite colors to use. So this is one of my favorite palettes. I think this is discontinued, like I don't think you can buy it anymore. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't even watch Jaclyn Hill, but I love this palette. So Jaclyn, keep doing what you're doing. This is another palette that I am obsessed with. This is the Chi Chi Aphrodite palette, and I bought this at the Christmas sales last year because there's a ghost in my house. I bought this at the Christmas sales last year. They bought this out like just before Christmas, and I was literally obsessed with it, and I literally wanted to buy it. This retails for $50. You can still get this. I'll link all these palettes down below if you can still buy them. And look at it. It's like, oh gosh, as you can see, I use a lot of the shimmer shades. The shimmer shades in this palette are absolutely gorgeous. Chi Chi eyeshadows are really good. I feel like Chi Chi is a very underrated brand because it's actually amazing, and they have amazing good quality eyeshadows. I also like their brow pomade. I'm not wearing it right now. I've just got pencil in my brows today, but I love their brow pomade too because it's really cheap. Chi Chi is a really good, affordable, good quality brand. Moving on to all these palettes now that are in this box, I want to try and show you like without tipping it over. As you can see, there's like quite a lot in there. This is the Too Faced Power of Makeup Nikki Tutorials palette. There's a lot of controversy over this palette. I don't think it's a bad palette. I just think the price is shit. You can't buy it anymore. You can buy it secondhand for like $20, but it was a good palette, and I literally used to wear this palette like all the freaking time when it first came out. It's one of my favorite palettes. I love Too Faced palettes. Actually, I love their formula. I love their eyeshadows. I love their foundation, their concealer. Too Faced is just a good brand in general, but yeah, I just feel like the price, I mean, you also got like a Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, their eyeshadow primer, and glitter in it, and an eyeliner. So I guess that's not too bad considering you get all that for $80. Okay, so continuing with the Too Faced theme, the next palette is this one. This is the Too Faced confetti palette, I think it is. Yeah, so this was actually a limited edition palette with Mecca. So Mecca is a makeup store here. It's basically exactly like Sephora. They just sell makeup, and basically last year was like their 20th anniversary, and to celebrate they collabed with a bunch of their like top brands, and they made eyeshadow palette. They made this one with Too Faced, which I was obsessed with, and it's actually really cute. I don't think you can still buy it. I'm pretty sure it's some edition. It's not expensive for Too Faced. It was like $40, but the color scheme is a bit weird. The color scheme is a bit weird, as you can see. It's kind of like quite muted gray, purple, pinky colors, and I didn't hit pan on that. I broke it, but I have hit pan on that, and I do not reach for this palette at all. I can't even remember the last time I used this, but when I first bought it, I was obsessed with it. That's like, I always get like that with palettes. Like when I first get them, I'm literally obsessed with them, but then I just like, I get over it. I get a new palette, and you know, it's like CS the Too Faced natural eye palette. If you're like beginning in makeup, or like you're wanting to start buying high-end stuff but you don't want to spend like a lot of money, I would recommend this eyeshadow palette. As you can see, it's seen better days. It's been very, very used. I really want to buy a new one because this color right here, that's like fully out of pan. Silk Teddy is like one of my favorite eyeshadows ever. It is so pretty because you can, not only can you use it as an eyeshadow, you can also use it as a highlighter, so it's versatile. We love a good and fresh versatile eyeshadow. Okay, so these three eyeshadow palettes were actually in a collection. So every year Too Faced puts out a Christmas collection. Their Christmas collection last year had these three palettes in them. This is the I Believe in Pink palette, Super Fun Night palette, and Natural Beauty palette. They're super pretty. Like this one is super like natural. I mean, that's why it's called Natural Beauty. So I feel like these palettes cater to everyone, and it has this like really nice bronzer in it. It's not Chocolate Soleil. Like it would have been better if they put Chocolate Soleil bronzer in there, not gonna lie. This one I don't really use, I'm not gonna lie. As you can see, it's like all pink. That's why it's called I Believe in Pink. I would never ever use that blush in my life. Would anyone actually use that blush? Like it's insane. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I've used that pink color. It's really pretty, but the rest of them, like I just don't really wear pink. So like if anyone will actually wear this blush, please let me know, because no. Super Fun Night palette, which I also like this one. It's got like a random pink in it though, so but it has this pretty highlighter in it, which is so pretty. So that's why I like it. But this is the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette, and this is probably my favorite Too Faced palette. Not only does it smell like peaches, it's gorgeous. The Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, the original peach palette. I have not used this in so long. This reminds me I need to use this because I haven't used it in ages. It's so pretty. Oh my god, I nearly dropped it. That was the worst. Basic Bitch has this eyeshadow palette. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance. Now this palette costs $75. Like, Anastasia, is there fucking 24 karat gold in your palettes? Like, what? Sorry, I don't want the little thing to fall out. I've hit pan on like all the good colors, so there's only like ratchet colors left now that I don't even use. Like the gold and the like whitey silver color in this palette are gone. RIP Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, but it is so pretty. Like it's kind of worth the $75, but I want the soft glam palette. So at Anastasia Beverly Hills, if you're watching this, please can you send it to me. The burgundy palette, which you can see I've hit pan on because I used to use this like all the time when I first bought it, and this one too. But Carli has a lot of good eyeshadow palettes now that I really want to buy, so I'm definitely going to be like investing in some Kylie Jenner makeup soon. This is probably the best drugstore eyeshadow palette you can ever get. This is the Soph X Makeup Revolution London palette, and I bought this in London, and you know, already broke it, so again, we're trash. But it is so pretty. I've only hit pan on like 3 of the colors. These 2 golds right here, I mean, the payoff on the camera is not as good. Like, it's so pretty. Like, this is the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette. Now, this is your very basic bitch palette. I feel like this is a good travel palette because it has like highlighters in it and some good eyeshadows. So, I love the packaging. It's like a marble. Like, I don't know if you can tell. And it's all eyeshadows, and then it's like highlighters. I don't know why there's so many highlighters too. Also, I don't know what you would use these for, because I would not use them for highlighters because they're too dark for me. I mean, I guess you could use it for eyeshadow, but I don't like dark shimmer shades. I like light shimmer shades, so I don't really know. But this palette was like 20 bucks, so I highly recommend buying this palette if you're on a budget, because it's super pretty and would definitely be good for travel because it has highlighters and shit in it, so you don't need to bring like excess product. Last but not least, in my palette collection, this bad boy does not get used that much, which is sad really, because it's a gorgeous palette. This is the Nubian by Juvia's Place palette. This is so good. Juvia's Place palettes, like, honestly, up there with Morphe. Like, they're amazing. They're so cheap and such good quality. I think this palette was like 30. It's a very me palette. Like, it's all bronzy and gold and like, I don't know, it's just like such a pretty no offense, I'm kind of obsessed with my lashes, but whatever, we're just gonna thank you next. I'm so fucking grateful for my ex. Hey guys, so that is the end of this video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. That is my entire makeup palette collection. Now, I know it's not that much. I mean, it's a lot actually. Like, looking at this box right now, it's a lot, but I have a lot of other palettes too. Like, I have heaps of contour palettes and highlighter palettes. It's an obsession. Thank you so much for watching. That is my entire eyeshadow collection. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm gonna link all the palettes down below if you guys want to buy them. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and you subscribe to my channel and you turn the notifications on, because do y'all want to be notified when I post a video? The answer is yes. Yes, you want to be notified when I post a video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.